The police watchdog has uncovered major failings in the way police handle fraud complaints, sometimes involving hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Independent Police Conduct Authority says the problems could undermine the trust and confidence in our criminal justice system. It comes after the authority received 52 complaints between 2018 and 2020 from members of the public about the police response to reported fraud. Well, let's discuss this further now with private investigator Daniel Torreson. Hi there, Daniel. What has been the experience for your clients? Are they coming to you just out of sheer frustration that the police can't or won't do anything?
Yeah, it's a tragedy, really. I mean, one of our core functions is to investigate fraud for corporate entities, and we're finding. As the IPCA reported, they're really frustrated with the action of the police or inaction of the police.
So they have to take matters into their own hands or put it into your hands, as the case may be. How many of the cases that you actually investigate go on to be prosecuted, and how long does all of that take?
It takes a very long time, and we can get onto the investigation quite quickly. However, cases are being investigated by the police sometimes a year or not, if not 2 years later. So that just puts a massive strain on the clients. They're wondering what's going on, and it's really frustrating.
Why is there such a delay, do you think?
I think it's lack of resources. Obviously, the police are under pressure. And this is not a new thing. I've been doing this for 30 years and nothing's really changed. The police have been very slow to action our fraud cases, even though we've got, pretty tidy files and most of the times we've got offender, admissions and they're just not being investigated quickly at all.
Well, given that, do you think this IPCA report is going to improve things, or does it still come back to that lack of resource?
It comes back to a lack of resource, but they have made some really, really excellent recommendations, and if they are picked up, that will change things dramatically. But it's down to police resources, and they are under pressure, and we understand that.
Okay, just got about 30 seconds to go here. But is fraud on the rise? Are you seeing that with so many more avenues for people to be targeted?
Yeah, well, some of the figures put fraud at 50% of all criminal offending. I mean, it's massive. Particularly the cybercrime side of it has definitely picked up. But in terms of employee theft and fraud, that's a pretty constant. I haven't recognised any massive upsurge in that, but definitely with cybercrime, there's a lot more prevalence of that.
Great. Thank you very much for your time tonight, Daniel.
You're welcome.